do not spend the 1934 coin that you see in this video because they sold online for a ton of money, and the last thing that you want to do is accidentally sell one of those coins for too little amount of money. So let's go into this video here. We have a 1934 1 cent Lincoln coin here. This is a wheat cent penny coin, so keep in mind 1909 was the first year the US made Lincoln wheat cent coins. After that, they transitioned into the memorial cent that we're all used to seeing today. Now, a lot of the time these wheat cent coins are really not worth too much money, except this example right here has a very small detail that if you miss it, you're going to completely throw a lot of money away. This coin right here sold for $1,680. Can you believe it? That is a lot of money for a 1934 coin. So why did this coin sell for nearly 2,000 bucks? Well, here's why. So this coin got graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 red. Now these coins can come either red, red brown, or brown depending on the metals the coin was struck on and environmental conditions that can change the color of the coin over time. This coin is what we call a D over D repunched mint mark. So the area you want to be really paying attention to on this specific coin is going to be that mint mark, which is that small little D below the date. Now that D mint mark typically does not have a repunch that happens to it, but in this instance we have again what's called a repunched mint mark. So you're going to need some sort of magnification to really see what's going on here. A lot of the times it is a very small detail that can dramatically increase the value of your coin. This coin was graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. That's only 3 points away from the perfect grade of 70, but if we look closely at this coin, you're going to see some remnants of another D. So the coin was punched and then it got repunched on that specific mint mark. So once again, if you have a 1934 coin, you want to be looking at that D mint mark very closely because this example sold for a staggering $1,680. This is a genuine United States Buffalo nickel that sold for $1,860. So I'm a big fan of this specific type of coin because it is very collectible. So before the Jefferson nickel was ever made, the US only produced these Buffalo nickels. You have an Indian on the front and a buffalo on the back. Super collectible, very unique, very cool, and something that would look great in anyone's collection. The big thing here is that it's a 1934 D 5 cent Buffalo nickel. You can see the D mint mark at the back bottom center of the coin below 5 cents there. All you got to know is that this example was graded by PCGS at a mint state 66 and it sold for $1,860. 2,040 bucks for this 50-cent Walking Liberty half dollar from 1934. So these coins, once again, the US was producing these half-dollar coins, very collectible, except this one has a double struck rotated in collar air that happened to it. So a lot of things going on with this coin. You can see the color is not really natural here, and that is because someone improperly cleaned it, which is a whole nother topic for a different video. But to keep a long story short, you do not want to be cleaning your coins because it will only damage and reduce the quality and the value of your coin. You can see the coloration here is like a purplish, pinkish brown. It is very unappealing. It is not really collectible or desirable, so to speak. But one thing that really makes up for this coin is that if we zoom in here, you can see the air clearly happening on this coin, and whoever cleaned it completely ruined it in that regard. But the air is very, very cool. So if you have a coin that has this sort of mint air in it where it was double struck and rotated in the collar, then that's really going to increase the value of your coin because this example sold for 2,040 bucks. Here's a nice little Washington quarter that sold for 2,760 bucks. It is a 1934 25-cent Washington quarter. So to keep a very long story short, all you really need to know about a Washington quarter from the 1934 series is going to be the better the grade, the more value it's going to bring. A lot of these coins in low graded condition are not really valuable whatsoever. You may be thinking to yourself, how could this coin get a 68 grade with that small little black dot there? Well, these graders know exactly what they're doing. They've done this for a long time, 5 days a week, their whole life. They're grading these coins. They know exactly what to look for. Now, what could have happened here is a multitude of things. Either the grader said, oh, that is fine, I'm not really going to bother with that, it's okay at the 68 grade, or what happened is in the holder over time, there was a blemish that was going to get worse either way, or maybe someone cleaned it with a certain material and it degraded in the holder over time. Either way, at the time of this sale, whoever bought it knew that it was going to have that on the actual coin, coin. So it doesn't really matter what the grade says to a degree. What really matters is if the collector is willing to pay for the coin that they see in the holder. Regardless of the grade, someone paid $2,760 for this 1934 no mint mark Philadelphia minted 25-cent Washington quarter. All right, here we have a peace dollar from the US. Now this is a coin that was minted specifically for the United States. This is a 1934 S peace dollar coin. It is a silver coin, and there is an S mint mark standing for the San Francisco Mint on the back bottom left area of this coin. The coin sold for $3,243.60. Now this coin does not have the best eye appeal whatsoever. However, it still got into the mint state grade. That means this coin, it never went out into circulation, but the eye appeal, the overall look of the coin is very not attractive, and that is why it got into the 61 grade. Now it's very rare to get that 60 or 61 grade. A lot of the time, if you're going from circulated to uncirculated, the first circulated grade you're going to get, as long as the coin looks relatively normal, it's going to be either 63 or 64. From there, the better the coin looks, the higher the grade is going to go. What you need to know on this coin is that if you have a 1934 S peace dollar and it looks uncirculated like this example, you're in for a nice treat, because $3,243.60 for this coin. $3,360 for this 1934 no mint mark 1 cent coin graded by PCGS at a mint state 68 red. No mint mark on this coin. What does that mean? Well, it means that this is a Philadelphia minted coin. So Philadelphia minted coins, San Francisco minted coins, and Denver minted coins. Also, West Point and Carson City were also mints and still periodically produce coins when we're talking about West Point. So when it comes to this coin, there is really not too much to talk about outside of that very high grade. So if you have a coin that looks like the example you see in this video right now, you could have a coin worth a lot of money, because this one sold for $3,360. Here's a pretty unique United States coin. So this is a 50-cent Texas Centennial half-dollar coin. It's 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing in at 12.5 grams. These are pretty unique coins, and not many of them come across auction platforms like this one recently did. And there's that really dark toning going around the whole coin. You know, someone that really enjoys Texas may really want this coin in their collection. The fact that not many people even know this coin was produced for the United States is very telling, and that is why it sold for $3,840. Last but not least, we have a 50-cent Walking Liberty half-dollar coin that sold for $7,800. Once again, you will see that really nice toning on this coin. It really comes down to where the coin was stored and what kind of metals are in the coin and what's in the air, causing this look to happen on this specific coin, in combination with a super high grade of a 68, allowed this coin to sell for $7,800. Now, if you want to learn more about coins and you want to take that next step, what you're going to do is click on the link down below. It's in the description, and I've commented on it and pinned it to the top. You're going to want to download our completely free coin and currency ebook. There is no strings attached whatsoever. Check out that ebook, and we will see you in the next video.